So what's this session about? It is absolutely jam-packed. It is Scottish Careers Week, and this is an annual event designed to showcase a variety of career opportunities, helping young people to make informed choices about their future. Normally, there are lots of different activities and workshops and work going on that kind of showcases the different options that young people can take as they make these decisions going forward, perhaps apprenticeships or further education or employment. So for parents and carers, this week can be a really good opportunity to understand what these options are and help and support their children as they move forward. So this is why we've partnered with Skills Development Scotland tonight to help you to find out more. And as you can see, there is a whole load of information going to be shared with you tonight, covering all sorts of things like my world of work, apprenticeships and work experience, employment. You can see the list there. It's all going to be covered, some top tips and some contact information at the end. So lots to hear and lots to take on tonight. So I just wanted to give a bit of information about Connect for those of you who don't know us. So we are a charity and a membership organisation. So we have parent group members all over Scotland that we work with directly on a regular basis. And we currently have 26 local authorities who pay for a membership for their parent councils across Scotland. And for those local authorities that don't pay for the membership, individual parent groups and even individual parents can take out their membership themselves. So if you are part of a parent group and are interested in what else we do here at Connect and how we support parent groups, then there's a contact information at the end of this presentation for you. So we are all about supporting partnerships in education and ensuring the voice of parents is heard in all matters relating to education. We're completely independent as an organisation, but we do work very closely with a number of organisations, including the Scottish Government, local authorities, COSLA, and of course our partners like Skills Development Scotland. So our kind of most popular method of communicating and working with our members is to use surveys, and we actually have a survey on the go just now. It's open to all parents across Scotland, parents and carers across Scotland. So if you look at the SurveyMonkey link at the bottom of this slide, if you click on this when you get it home later on, then it'll open up a survey. It's not very long, but it'd be really, really excellent if you could complete this to give us an overview. We're looking to gather information and experiences about homeschool partnerships, particularly looking at relationships, rights and communication. So that would be great if you could fill this out. In terms of what we do, the support we offer here at Connect, well, if you remember, we offer help and advice via a variety of platforms, email, social media and through our website. Our members are invited to participate in information sessions on a weekly basis term time, and we sometimes open up these sessions to everyone, as we have done tonight. We always put information on what we're doing and what's happening on our social media platforms, so please check that out as well, and our members can sign up to a monthly e-newsletter as well. So that's a bit of an overview. If you want to know more and you're interested, then please do contact us. So I've done lots of talking, but we're here to hear all about Skills Development Scotland. So I'm sure you will all join me in welcoming Anupama and Rona, who are both careers advisors with Skills Development Scotland. They're going to take you through the remaining parts of this PowerPoint presentation. I'm sure you all will join me in saying a huge thank you to both of them tonight for joining us this evening and delivering this PowerPoint presentation. So I'm now going to hand over to you both and just let me know when you want me to move on the slides. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Hello, everybody. I am Anupama, and I'm here tonight with my colleague, Rona. I'm really glad to welcome you this evening's webinar, where we'll be discussing how you can help your young person with career decisions and their next steps, and the support and resources available from us at Skills Development Scotland. It's great to see so many of you joining us. Both of us are careers advisors with Skills Development Scotland, or SDS, which you might already know as Scotland's National Skills Agency. We are Scotland's career service and work in partnership with all the state secondary schools, providing career guidance to support young people through their educational journey and beyond. At SDS, we are dedicated to helping people of all ages develop their career management skills and make well informed decisions. All of our careers advisors are professionally qualified, and we offer face to face guidance in every state school. Plus, we have a network of career centers, community venues, virtual support through phone and web chats, and a careers website, My World of Work. We know that you, as a parent or a carer, you have a huge influence on your young person's life and choices. Research shows that your guidance can have a powerful impact on the career decisions they make. So, our goal tonight is to equip you with information and resources to help you to feel confident in supporting them through these conversations. If this sounds all a bit, excuse me, sorry about that. If this all sounds a bit overwhelming, don't worry, you're not alone. We are here to help you and your young person through their school years and beyond, making sure they have the encouragement and information they need to explore their options. So, tonight we'll be explaining how careers advisors can support your young person and you through transitions such as option choices. We'll also give you an overview of My World of Work and discuss different options and opportunities available to young people after school. We'll also point you to the useful websites and give you our contact details. Don't worry about taking notes. As Diane mentioned, we'll also provide you with the follow up guide with this information. You can ask questions or share comments through the chat. And however, if you have any specific questions about your young person's situation, you can contact the school's advisor, careers advisor directly. We'll provide more details on how to do that at the end of the session. And thank you again. So let's get started. Next slide, please. So as careers advisors, we are here to guide young people in a way that's supportive and empowering. We take a coaching approach, working with young people at their own pace. Our goal is to help them feel actively involved in their career decisions, discovering the steps they need to take on their own terms rather than being told what to do. So, how do we support your young person in school? We are with them through their school journey and beyond, especially during big moments like option choices. We do this through one-to-one discussions, class group sessions, and drop-ins. They also have access to our digital resources. They have 24/7 access to My World of Work, by which the students can explore career options, research industries, and use interactive tools anytime they want. So together we set goals that help them develop career management skills for the future. We'll dive a bit deeper into these skills later on, but here are some specific ways we support their career journey. First is self-discovery. We talk with students about their strengths and skills to help them understand themselves better. Then option support. We are here to support at option choices time, both in group sessions and individual appointments. Again, we support them in exploring careers. We introduce them to different types of careers and teach them how to research their options. Then we also help them with the pathways after school. We go over various routes available after school so they feel informed about their choices. We help them build a network. We discuss the value of building connections, which can open doors to work experience and new opportunities. And finally, with application assistance. So when it's time to apply for jobs, apprenticeships, or different training courses, college, university, we're here to help them, guide them through that process. And remember, it's okay if they don't know what to do yet. Career planning is a journey, and it's exciting to explore all the possibilities. And we are here to support them every step of the way. Next slide, please. Yes. So, career management skills will support your young person with their career planning. They are skills for life that empower us to understand who we are and explore our opportunities. We group these skills into 4 key themes, as you can see there on the jigsaw on the slide. That's strengths, horizons, and networks. So self is about understanding what makes you tick, your interests, values, priorities, likes, dislikes, and what matters most to you. Strength here, it is about recognizing what you're good at and building on those skills through different experiences. Horizons. Now, this focuses on exploring the routes and options available, like the various pathways after school or work opportunities. And finally, networks are about identifying the people who can support you, whether it's for advice, opportunities, or encouragement. So these skills help us make informed decisions and unlock our potential at any stage of life. When people feel confident in their career management skills, they're better prepared to explore options, consider new ideas, and take actions to make their goals a reality. As your young person moves through school, they'll keep developing these skills, preparing them to make both big and small career choices along the way. So now I'm going to pass you on to Rona, who will discuss option choices with you.
Thanks, Anupama. So making option choices at school may be one of the first big decisions your young person will have to make. It can feel a bit daunting, but it's also a great opportunity for both of you to start thinking about the future and explore what they might be interested in doing. Option choices aren't about knowing exactly what career they want to pursue just yet. Instead, it's about picking a timetable that will make them happy, allow them to do well, and keep their options open. And thinking about career management skills can make that process a lot easier. Consider what they enjoy, discuss their passions, their interests, and their hobbies. Consider what they're good at, help your young person recognise their abilities in their school subjects and their talents and skills out with the classroom. Consider who can help them, remind them that teachers, careers advisors, and you are all here to help. Think about where their choices may take them. Encourage them to think about how their current choices might influence future opportunities. We've got useful support and information on our website, My World of Work, and we'll be delivering a webinar on option choices for parents and carers of S1 to S3 pupils on the 5th of December. We will be sharing the joining instructions within our follow-up guide. Your young person will likely look to you for advice and support at various times. Starting a career conversation might be overwhelming, but whether you realise it or not, you've probably already been having these conversations since they were young. Talking to your young person about interests, skills, values, and what opportunities there are can inspire curiosity and ignite their imagination. We're now going to show you a short video on the features and information available on our website, My World of Work. So could we play the video on the next slide, please?
And information to help your young person with their career planning and decision making. You might even find it useful for your own career planning. We're going to spend a few minutes showing you some of the resources available to support your young person explore opportunities and develop their ideas. We'll also highlight our dedicated section for parents and carers. At the top of the My World of Work homepage, you'll see different drop-down options. Explore Careers, as you can see here, is a good place to start. If we click the down arrow next to Explore Careers, we can search job profiles. You can search by keyword, or by selecting View All, you can browse over 600 job profiles. Jobs cover everything from air traffic controller to zookeeper, and hundreds more in between. Let's click on the AR/VR programmer job profile to find out what information is available in each job profile. First, we get to see some information about the job generally. We can also see salary information, more about what the job is like, links to explore more about this job, and a list of similar career options and related industries. We can then click Top Skills to find out information on the skills used in this job, and can click Getting In to find information on useful subjects, potential qualifications required, and other things that could be helpful to have. All of this information is available in every one of our job profiles and can support you to explore the wide range of opportunities out there. Another way to explore opportunities available is through the industry pages. These pages give you information about the sector and links to relevant job profiles and organisations making an impact within the industry. Within the Explore Careers section, we also have lots of information and support around option choices. This section has videos of people in different roles talking about their career and option choices, and there are also fun articles to get you thinking about how subjects can support different opportunities. Within this section, you will also find advice around option choices and our option choices tool. Let's have a look at the option choices tool. This tool allows your young person to enter up to 8 option choices, including foundation apprenticeship options, and find out where these choices could take them. You will see on screen I've put in 4 option choices: maths, computing, physics, and art. When I click Discover Jobs, it will bring up a list of related career ideas for me to explore. Let's go back to the home page. The next drop-down option available is Skills and Tools, where you can find out more about the importance of skills. Encourage your young person to explore the Tools and Quizzes section to learn more about themselves, their strengths, and opportunities. The Getting a Job section gives job search and application advice, as well as a vacancy search tool. The Courses section offers information on applying to college or university, funding advice, as well as a course search. From the home page, you can click on Information For and then select Parents and Carers. This will take you to our dedicated Parents and Carers section, offering information and support designed to help you to have effective career conversations with your young person, as well as signposting to other resources and support available. So that was a quick overview of My World of Work. We recommend you take a look at the site together at myworldofwork.co.uk. My World of Work.
You're on mute, Rona.
Yeah, that would happen. So I hope that you found that video useful. You and your young person can sign up for a free My World of Work account on the site to make best use of all the features and tools available. Now let's move on to look at options after school. If I could have the next slide, please. So there are lots of options available after school, such as apprenticeships, college, university, training options, work experience, employment, self-employment, volunteering, or taking a gap year. Making learning and career choices isn't just one step. It is many steps, but please remember that there's no such thing as a wrong path. People can move between routes to support their progress, and for many careers, there can be more than one route available. So let's explore these options in a bit more detail. Could I have the next slide? In Scotland, there are 3 types of apprenticeships available: foundation, modern, and graduate apprenticeships. Next slide. Foundation apprenticeships are completed as part of the senior phase in school, and it allows young people to engage with employers in order to gain the skills that employers need, learn about their chosen industry, all whilst achieving a work-based qualification. The foundation apprenticeship is chosen as a school subject and can be done over 1 or 2 years. Foundation apprenticeships are currently available in subjects that support key growth sectors, including engineering, IT, scientific technologies, social services, and in healthcare. Apprentices develop meta skills. Meta skills are skills that employers are looking for, such as communication, teamwork, and problem solving. Completion of a foundation apprenticeship leads to a nationally recognised ACQF qualification, the same level as a higher level 6. It's recognised widely by colleges and universities in Scotland for entry into their further and higher education courses. We're also piloting some ACQF Level 4 and Level 5 foundation apprenticeships in automotive, construction, and hospitality across some local authorities. A foundation apprenticeship can help with progression onto a modern or a graduate apprenticeship as well. Next slide, please. So modern and graduate apprenticeships are similar in that they are both employed status work-based learning programmes. They allow people to work, earn and learn while being directly employed by an organisation. There are over 100 types of modern apprenticeships available across a wide range of industries, ranging from SEQF Level 5 right up to Level 11. Depending on the subject, the apprenticeship can take up to 4 years to complete. Graduate apprenticeships are a way for individuals to achieve an ordinary or a master's degree. Again, they're offered in key sectors that need highly skilled employees with qualifications from SEQF Level 9 to Level 11. Depending on the subject, it can take between 2 to 5 years to complete. Next slide. Our website, apprenticeship.scot, is a great place to start, and you can go to apprenticeship.scot for all the information you need on foundation, modern or graduate apprenticeships. The site also has live vacancies, and you can sign up on apprenticeship.scot to stay up to date with the latest apprenticeship vacancies. Next slide, please. If your young person is keen to continue learning after school, college can be a great option. There are different levels of courses available, including those that need few or no qualifications for entry, up to higher education courses. Courses offered can help young people prepare for work. It can also help them to get a modern or graduate apprenticeship, and can help them if they want to progress on to university. Students can also progress their qualifications within the college. If your young person is thinking about college, they should be researching course options. They can do that online using the college websites, and can also use the course search on My World of Work. Applications are made directly to the college via their website. Okay, next slide. Okay, so on to university. University is another option from school. University applications are made online at ucas.com, and you can check university application deadlines on the UCAS site. If your young person is thinking about university, again, they should be researching course options online using UCAS, using the university websites, and again, they can use My World of Work course search. We would also encourage that they attend open days to get a feel for the campus and to see the facilities available as well. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Other training options are available in order to develop skills, experience, and to build confidence, which can help them build their employability skills and prepare for work and future study. There are many local training opportunities that focus on skills development and employability. The types of training courses and eligibility will vary locally, so it's best to speak to a careers advisor to find out what's available in your local area. Next slide, please. So moving on to work experience and internship opportunities. Work experience and internships can support your young person to develop their network and to build professional connections. They will also help to develop skills by applying their knowledge in real work situations, and they can explore if the career feels right for them. These opportunities support individuals to gain industry experience. It can help to build their confidence in a work environment and can be a valuable addition to their CV. Next slide, please. Some young people might be keen to enter straight into employment. Some good places to start looking for jobs are on My World of Work, going onto recruitment websites, company websites, attending job fairs, and also by using social media. There are some jobs that are never advertised, and they're sometimes called hidden jobs. These jobs are often secured by handing in CVs, asking people you know if they're aware of any vacancies, or getting in touch with companies directly to see if they're hiring. Careers advisors can support young people with creating CVs. They can also help with their job search and preparing for interviews. There's lots of advice and support available on My World of Work, including a CV builder tool, which can help them to get started on a CV. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Some people may be considering starting up their own business and going into self-employment. This will give them a chance to develop their entrepreneurial skills. There's a really good section on My World of Work all about being your own boss, and it signposts to other organisations that might be helpful, including Business Gateway. Next slide, please. Volunteering or taking a gap year can be a great opportunity for personal growth. It offers a chance for career preparation, and it allows them to gain valuable experience, helps them to build a network, and encourages personal development. Not to mention, it can really help building maturity and confidence. Volunteering can also help them to explore whether a certain type of work is right for them, whilst giving back to the community. For travel, whether it's an international programme or just exploring locally, travel can help to broaden their horizons, and it allows them to explore new cultures and new ideas. Personal development could be anything from learning a new language or developing talents. However, it's crucial to have a solid plan in place. A gap year should be a meaningful experience, not just used as time off. Next slide, please. We would always encourage young people to keep their options open and always to have a backup plan that can help to keep them on course. They can apply to college, university, apprenticeship, and jobs all at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive. It's always best to have a safety net because you can never be 100% sure how things are going to turn out. It's about feeling confident, about taking that first step after school, continuing to learn and develop new skills in order to be able to navigate the ever-changing world of work. So I'm now going to pass you back to Anupama to talk about continued support for your young person.
Thank you, Rona. I hope you found that helpful. What I'd like to add is that our SDS support doesn't just stop at the school gates. We are here providing continued support through transitions and beyond. We are an all-age service dedicated to assist individuals through various transitions and career changes. We are committed to supporting individuals not only during their school years, but also throughout their career journey. We understand that career development is a lifelong journey, and we are here to support you in your role as a parent or a carer, as well as an individual. So our service is available to people who are seeking career advice, needing support to manage career transitions, considering a career change, or looking to re-enter the workforce. Our experienced careers advisors offer one-to-one coaching sessions workshops, and resources to develop essential career management skills. We can offer advice on creating CVs, interview preparation, job search strategies. We can provide support assessing career choices and managing career change. And we can also support during redundancy situations. And our service includes access to a wide range of resources and information on training and education opportunities as well. Next slide, please. Right. So we want to thank you for joining us tonight to find out more about Skills Development Scotland and what we do. We hope you found it helpful and that it has given you enough information to have career conversations with your young person, as well as the support you or your young person can expect from us after school. Remember, it's a process, and just now it's all about taking some positive steps. Engaging in conversations will help them think through their thoughts and ideas. It's about being there as a listening ear to share stories and thoughts, as well as encouraging your young person to explore their personality, skills, and opportunities. As they grow up, their interests may evolve and change, and the idea of what they want to do with their lives may change too. Allow them the space to do this. Work with them to explore the things that they're curious and excited about in an open way. And please remember, we are here to help no matter what stage they're in. And I'm going to share some key information on the next slide. So next slide, please. So here you can see on the screen the various ways you can get in touch with us. You can contact your young person's school to find out who your young person's careers advisor is and how to contact them. And if you have any specific questions or concerns, we are here to support. You can explore more information at home using My World of Work, as you just saw in the video there, and as well as the Apprenticeships website, that is apprenticeships.scot. And you can find details on how to access local support for you or your young person on our corporate website, that's skillsdevelopmentscotland.co.uk/contact STS. That is if you want to go to one of our local centre or community avenues. Apart from that, you can call our Skills Development Scotland helpline on 0800 917 8000, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., where one of our fully qualified and experienced careers advisors will be able to support you and your family. You can also find us on social media, on Twitter and Facebook. So please don't worry if you aren't able to take down all of the details, as we will include these in our follow-up guide. So now we have time to explore some question themes. So we'll go on to the next slide.
Thanks so much, Anupama. That was really interesting and helpful, certainly for myself anyway, as a parent, and I'm sure it was for everyone else who is on the call or the webinar this evening. So just to confirm with everyone that's here tonight, there will be follow-up information sent after this session. The PowerPoint presentation will be sent out, and Skills Development Scotland also have a follow-up pack with information that we will send out to, I think within the next couple of days. That information should arrive in your email inbox. But in the meantime, just now, if there are any questions or you're looking to seek some clarification for any of the information that was presented in the PowerPoint presentation tonight, you could use the chat function just now. I started really sharp, so we have plenty of time, I think, as we came in early and everybody was in. So we did get started really sharp, so there is plenty of time to look at some questions if anyone wants to ask. Since we have the careers advisors in the room just now, if people have some kind of more general based questions, or they're looking for sort of top tips, that sort of thing, then you could use the chat function now to pose a question. I think Amber and Emma were going to have a look at, because I've got the PowerPoint in my full screen just now, I can't see if there are
Yeah,
any.
we're looking at the chat just now, and there's some questions are coming through. Some are relating to what type of work experience or links with employers would young people expect to have in their time at school. Rona, would it be okay just to talk a little bit about DYW and some of the different links with schools?
Yeah, so we can't talk for all schools, but I mean certainly in my school, the fourth years and the fifth years go out on work experience. I think every school will work it differently. We also have a DYW contact in our school that organises work experience in Wales as well. So it's probably worthwhile reaching out to the school and see if they have a named contact who organises work experience. It would likely be the DYW contact, or it might be a guidance teacher or a teacher that has that under their umbrella of what they deal with.
Thanks so much. And just we mentioned DYW a couple of times there. That's developing the young workforce, and basically looking at different ways that schools and employers can engage together. So sometimes employers are actually invited into the school as well to offer support and information. So a range of ways there. There's another question coming in about two that are quite closely connected. Do schools help pupils with university applications, and do you have any tips to support university interviews? Rona,
Yeah,
I'll go
so
to you again.
Schools should be supporting the pupils with their university applications. Again, in my school, there's a guidance contact who deals with everything UCAS, but each guidance teacher will support the pupil with writing a personal statement, so they can submit like a first draft and get feedback, and then a second draft. So they should get support from their school with their UCAS application. Yeah. What was the second part of that question? Sorry.
Any
Amber?
tips on interviews? Maybe I'll come to Anupama for that one. The question was relating to university interviews, but probably sort of tips and hints broader than that as well.
Yes, we do have many people. I mean, I work on the helpline, supporting individuals of all ages. So we have many students from schools phoning us about support with their personal statements um, and how to and help with the interviews. So yes, we can help them with that as well. They can use the help from the school as well as from us. So
there'll be stuff on UCAS as well. Sorry to interrupt you, Anupama, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure on the UCAS website there will be a section about university interviews, but it's really doing as much research as they can. If a young person has an interview, really they want to know why they've chosen that particular course, and to show that they've read about it and they're passionate about it. So that would be my main advice for interview.
well, what we do is we also help them with another website which we use a lot, which is Prospects, which is for people going to university, and they have even job profiles, job match, career match. And if they're moving on to that stage, university, I would suggest visiting that website, prospects.co.uk.
Thank you. Lots of questions coming in now. So I'll go back to Rona. Is there any specific support that can be offered by SDS to help ASN young people navigate their next steps from school?
Yeah, so we will support everybody in school. If a young person has additional support needs, we would support them. We would probably work quite closely with their key link person in the school as well to see how best we can support them to break down any barriers, or if any reasonable adjustments need to be made. We would certainly make sure that that would be in place, and normally we would link in with their key person if they have someone in school. So absolutely, yeah, we would be supporting any young person that has additional support needs.
Thank you very much. Are there routes for young people who are likely to leave school at 16 with no formal qualifications? So we went through a few different routes there, but maybe just to highlight again.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, we'll be sending the slides out. I know it was a lot of information to digest, but yeah, if they don't have qualifications, there's entry-level courses at college now that don't require qualifications. They're just looking for someone to have a positive attitude, to be interested in the subject that they're applying to, and they can also go into employment. I mean, a lot of entry-level jobs, they'll be looking more for skills than they will qualifications. So, you know, if that young person can demonstrate skills for the job, maybe through work experience, then that's, you know, they wouldn't necessarily need qualifications. So there's definitely routes through, and it might be that they start in a job, they're employed, and then their company might put them through training. So there's definitely routes available. It doesn't just need to be for people that have left school with lots of qualifications.
And I think that highlights what you were saying before, Rona, about that progression opportunity at various stages as well. And it's really useful to link in with the school career advisor to understand what opportunities are available within your local area too. So we would definitely recommend reaching out to the school career advisor to talk through the opportunities available.
Yeah.
Now, another question that I think that you'll both have experience of is young people that aren't sure what they want to do, are progressing into their senior phase of school, and just a bit of concern about how can we best support them and help them consider opportunities. Anupama, will I put that one to you?
Yes, I mean, that's why one of the things that we highlighted initially was the career management skills, and we work with them to help them understand what the different what the different options are for them, and help them make the decision. Because ultimately, if they are not able to identify what they like and they dislike, instead of, sometimes there's a lot of noise that they hear from outside, peer pressure, parental pressure, there's different kinds of things happening to them, and they're not able to understand what exactly they want. So we help them uncover all that and identify what is the best route for them. We don't tell them what to do. They, through coaching method, they understand, and it helps them make the decision. So I would say definitely speak to your school careers advisor about this. I don't know if you need to add anything more.
No, you can also, it's an option if you want to attend your young person's careers interview as well. So if you would want to go along with them, you can do that as well, so that you know about the support available, and so that you're also there to hear about the tools and the websites and different information that we're giving them, that you have that as well. So that's an option.
Thanks. I'm trying to scroll up and down the chat and make sure that I'm not missing things here. Someone else has asked about a young person who's a non-attender and advice that we can give. So I think the message there as well is really keen to engage with Skills Development Scotland, really keen that we can support your young people, whether that's in school or at a venue that's comfortable for them. And we'd recommend that you find out who your school career advisor is by getting in touch with the school, and we can arrange an appointment, or you could contact our the helpline to find out about local support as well. Just double checking, sorry, some of the other things that are coming through. How can my son get assistance with CV writing after school? Anupama, can I come to you for that?
Come to us. Yes, absolutely. Come to us. We can help. We also have some YouTube videos on that, but that would be more generalized if you have a look at that, and it's something that we support. What we do is we can help you tailor your CV, give you the broad guidelines, and give you feedback on once you do it, come back, we coach you to do it so that you gain the skills to keep doing it throughout your life. For whatever reason you may want to change your career or move up, you'll need CV skills always, so we can help you build that up.
Thank you. And just going back to some of the option choice advice that you gave earlier, Rona, a concern making their option choice subject choice by February time, and not knowing exactly what they want to do at this stage and worrying about if they wanted to change subjects later, that could be hard due to oversubscription. So what advice to help them feel comfortable at making choice time in February?
Yeah, so I would say using My World of Work's a great place to start. There's the option choice tool, which is really handy. You can put up to, I think it's 8 subjects into the tool, and it can tell you what careers you could have based on those subjects, or where those subjects would be useful for particular careers. My advice is quite simple, but I always say to pupils, try to keep a hold of the subjects that you enjoy, because ultimately you want to be happy doing them, and also hold on to the ones that you're good at. That's not to say drop a subject if you're not doing well, but you think it will be required. By all means push yourself, but definitely hold on to the ones that you enjoy and the ones that you're good at, and use My World of Work as well to see if they've got, it's quite difficult if they don't know what they want to do yet. That's where the option choice tool can come in handy. If they do have an idea, go onto My World of Work, get the job profile up, and it'll tell you what subjects will be useful for that career or for courses. But if they've not already done so, book a chat with our careers advisor. They can self-refer at any point. It doesn't matter what kind of stage they're in. If they're in 5th year and 6th year, just self-refer. You can go through the school, their guidance teacher, or just phone in the helpline that we've put up.
Thank you, Rona, and good advice from Tina as well on this topic. I'm just highlighting that in today's world, it's young people would likely change paths quite a number of times and do various careers, and it's about feeling comfortable with what their next steps are, being excited about it, picking something that they enjoy, that they feel that they can be good at, but that keeps the doors open that they want to keep open at this stage. So some good advice from Tina coming in there.
Amber, I was just scrolling and I just saw this question, which is way high up. Somebody's asking about apprenticeship opportunities in the Scottish public sector, and it seems there's a freeze on all recruitment. If you want, I can answer that. Yeah, so with public sector, you mean things like police or, big public sector companies like the Scottish Power or Scottish Water and things like that, and even the Scottish government. There's also something called Investment 2020, which is the financial, but it's also public sector. So there's lots of opportunities, whether it's depending on which sector you want to go for. There are opportunities for apprenticeships. It would be a good idea to go on their individual websites. So if you have a particular public sector organization in mind, go to their website and you can see that they offer apprenticeship. It may not be throughout the year, but keep an eye on it and you will see there will be opportunities. And you can always phone us on our helpline. And if there is something around, we can let you know.
Anupama, I'm just seeing a follow-up question just to link in, since you're talking about apprenticeships there. Someone's asking about, do you need a CV for an apprenticeship? Does that need a CV to apply for apprenticeship?
It depends, I think, for different apprenticeships. Some companies ask, when you apply for an apprenticeship, it'll say below that, just apply. And some of them, they ask for a personal statement, what you need to. So, they know that somebody's a student. So obviously they don't have too much work experience to write a long CV. It'll be mostly about their educational qualifications, but they would like to say, every employer wants to know pupils' soft skills. They want to know why they want to do the apprenticeship. And one of the key things that every employer is looking for is commitment. They don't want somebody to come there and then leave halfway and the opportunity is gone. So a lot of things come into play with that.
And certainly on apprenticeship.scot, you can register to find out about latest vacancy opportunities that are registered there, and it would highlight whether the employer was looking for an application form to be completed or a CV to be done to apply for that apprenticeship. A question again about option choice. I think we're coming close to running out of time, but am I okay to do another one just now, Diane?
I think last one or two, and then we'll just shut it up. Yeah,
it's great. It went from we didn't know if we had any questions to lots of questions coming through, which is fantastic. My son loves science, but is nervous about choosing the wrong ones that that could close doors in the future. And what would be your advice? I'll just come in a wee bit on that, and then Rona, if I miss anything, please feel free. But certainly, it's about thinking about what do you enjoy within the science subjects, what are the main areas that interest you, and then starting to think about career possibilities and understanding what sciences may be required for certain career options, and seeing if there's some that appeal more to others to feel more comfortable about that choice. But certainly the job profiles on My World of Work would be a really good place to start to explore jobs within those areas to see what subjects would be useful, and you could then go on to look at course requirements as well, and just make sure that it's opening up the right opportunities within the timetable that you're considering. Rona, anything to add to that?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. Can you repeat what the question was?
Yeah, I'll try and find it again. So love science, but nervous about choosing the wrong ones, and that the decision closes a door for the future.
All right, okay. So loves their sciences, but yeah, no, I would kind of echo everything that you said. You know, pick the ones that they like and that they're doing well in, and then see what that can open the doors to. And again, that's where you can use the option choice tool on My World of Work. They might even have the option, again, every school's different, but I always say to pupils that depending on what stage they're at, they might be able to pick up the subject at another time, maybe as in A6 as a crash. But that'll be up to the individual school if they offer that. So yeah, it's just trying to decide what ones that they enjoy the most just now, and then yeah, taking it from there.
Do all schools offer work experience? I think somebody asked this question. I was quite interested to hear that myself.
I don't know is the honest answer. If all schools,
all schools will offer links with employers, but the way that they'll do that and how they'll have those links provided may change. So that sort of work experience model that we've seen traditionally might still exist in some schools, and others will maybe invite employers in to do project work with them, or to have events at the school, and it's a sort of range of things in between as well.
Brilliant. Okay, well, we do only have 3 minutes to go, so it has been really good to get the questions, because I see that there's different people answering. I see someone's just responded there as a scientist, so it's always wonderful when someone has that direct experience when they share that with everybody. But there is the webinar on the 5th of December that's going to discuss more about options. Is that correct? And there'll be
That's right, yeah.
There'll be information on that in the follow-up pack, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say something, that there may be some questions here which we probably have not got time to respond to. Somebody's asked about gap year, somebody's asked about sponsorship and things like that. So any questions that are not answered here, they can either go and speak to their school careers advisor or call us on 0800 917 8000. So we should be able to help them with that, respond to those queries.
Thank you so much for adding that in there, Anupama. Thank you.
We can also look at an FAQ as well and provide that to yourselves to go along with any future information.
Yeah, that's brilliant. We'll pull the chat out and we can see what came from the chat, and yeah, that would be wonderful. That would be so good. Well, I would just like to say thank you so much to Helen, who's been interpreting for anyone who was needed in British Sign Language tonight. So thank you so much, Helen, for doing that. I'd also like to say thank you to Amber and Emma, who were in the chat, and also to Anupama and Rona, who presented this evening. Thank you so much for joining us and for such a wonderful, informative presentation and answering all the questions this evening. A poll has just popped up on screen. This is a kind of very quick poll just to get your kind of initial feedback for tonight. We do have an evaluation form that I flagged up at the beginning of the presentation. It's really good and helpful for us if you fill these polls and evaluation forms in, because both ourselves and Skills Development Scotland can use that to improve and develop and you know, get it right for you. So please do fill those in for us. But other than that, it's just to say thank you so much. I'm sure we'll all be tuning in on the 5th of December to hear more about the options. But just to say thank you again, and hopefully see some of you again in the near future. That's just hitting 8 o'clock on the head now, so we've done well to finish on time. So I'll just leave you all now to say good night and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks again.
Good night, everybody.
Right, thanks everyone.